Good morning, everyone. This is Cody with your very first Sunday morning devotional of 2026. And I'm excited to begin this year with you all. And I hope these short videos each week will encourage you and will help you further study what we're talking about in the morning sermons each week. And so this morning, since it is a focus Sunday, we're going to do a sermon surrounding our annual theme. And this morning, we're really answering the question, what do you say to a people who are trying to rebuild, a people who are discouraged, a people who maybe don't know where to begin? What do you possibly say to encourage them and to strengthen them to do the work that is before them? And I like what God says. And it's not just because God says it, but I like what God says in Haggai chapter 2 and verses 4 and 5, which are verses that we'll kind of consider today. Haggai chapter 2, beginning in verse 4, it says, "But now take courage, Zerubbabel, declares the Lord. Take courage also, Joshua, son of Jehozadak, the high priest, and all you people of the land. Take courage, declares the Lord, and work, for I am with you, declares the Lord of hosts. As for the promise which I made you when you came out of Egypt, my spirit is abiding in your midst. Do not fear." And so these two verses really tell us one thing that God says to these people. And it's something that can encourage them, it can strengthen them, it can give them the hope and the empower them to do the work that they are being commanded to do, which is to rebuild the house of God. And it comes down to this one thing. Do not be afraid, because I'm right here with you. Do not be afraid, because I am with you. God's presence is what empowered them to do the work. And if we as a congregation are ever going to take that step, if we're ever going to take courage and work and rebuild, just like the people that Haggai was writing to, we need to recognize God's presence. We need to recognize that God is with us when we do this work. And so that's what the sermon's going to explore this morning. We would invite you to be here with us on this very first Sunday of the new year. And we would invite you to even come to the evening service where we discuss this further and apply it in a practical way in our discussion and application service. And so I would definitely invite you to be here for that. But I hope this devotional helps you, and I hope this encourages you for this week. Thank you very much.